All right, boys. Defensive tackles today, duos. So I tried my best to do a pass rushing defensive tackle and a run stopping defensive tackle. So we'll see how that goes. So your options are Chris Jones with Jordan Davis, Jeffrey Simmons with Vita Vea, Dexter Lawrence with DJ Reader, and Leonard Williams with Calais Campbell.
Simmons Vea, give it to me.
Give me Leonard Williams and Calais Campbell.
Well, I like the added addition of height that Campbell gives.
Mm-hmm.
6'8". He's gonna bat down anything that goes over his head. I I want Jordan Davis. I hate the Chiefs, but Chris Jones is too good, and I can't pass up on 340 pounds of Jordan Davis. It's just either way, you got a squad going.
But I mean, Leonard Williams and Calais Campbell. You've got Leonard Williams, who in a single game had, I think, a sack and a pick. Was that last year?
That was in 2024. He had, I think it was 2 sacks and a 92-yard pick six against the Jets. I watched that game. I was gonna turn that game off, and then the pick six happened. I was like, oh yeah, no, we're staying.
We're staying. And then you have Calais Campbell, who has consistently dominated
Mm-hmm.
since 2010
Well,
was when he was drafted.
oh, he's been around for a lot longer. He's going into like year 18
2008?
or something. Calais Campbell was drafted in 2008. He is 39
2008.
years old, and
And still
he,
playing.
yeah, he just went back to Baltimore,
That's
and
right.
he's coming off a 6.5 sack season. That's good for a
Uh,
defensive tackle. Great for the age that you are.
yeah, still a really solid athlete,
Mm-hmm.
even at almost 40 years old.
Okay, so the lowest sack total he's had was in Baltimore with 1.5. Most years he's had no less than 4.
Really solid.
Mm-hmm. There's only 2 seasons that don't register at least 4 sacks. That's 2021 with Baltimore, and then his rookie season he didn't register a single sack.
Nice.
Mustache hair in my mouth. Well, ladies and gents, welcome back to the Backseat Coaches. We're idiots and we like to talk football together. As you all probably are aware of, the draft happened about 2 weeks ago.
It did.
And as expected, Fernando Mendoza went number 1, and it was absolute chaos everywhere else.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not convinced a single pick we made, because I haven't gone back and looked at it. I'm convinced a single pick that we have made wasn't correct after Fernando.
Probably not.
The big shocker that came to a lot of people was probably Ty Simpson going to the Rams.
Yeah.
Getting in their contingency plan for Stafford's age.
Mm-hmm. Like, taking a quarterback is not a bad option, especially when you can have him sit behind the reigning MVP for at least one season. But at the same time, you're going for win now, and you wasted a first round pick on a QB who a lot of people didn't have a first round grade on.
Very true.
Because who did they want to go after? A lot of Rams fans wanted them to go after either Makai Lemon or I think Kenyon Sadiq.
I thought Sadiq was gonna land as a Ram.
He was there because he went 3 picks later to the Jets, which a lot of people thought
Mm-hmm.
that didn't make sense. Feels more like a luxury pick, and you're coming from the pits of of hell because the Jets have never been good since I started watching football. They had that one weird year in 2015 where they went 10-6 and missed the playoffs, and after that, nothing.
That was with
That was with
Mr.
Fitzpatrick.
Fitzmagic himself.
Uh-huh. The year that Geno Smith broke his jaw from an altercation in the locker room. All over
Yeah.
just like $100 or something. It was a very small amount of money compared to what they were making.
I mean, to them, yeah. I would lose my mind over $100.
Real
Another
talk.
s- another surprise
Real
that
talk.
another surprise I saw during the draft was Caleb Downs falling all the way down to number 11. I thought he was a top 5 pick.
Didn't expect him to go to Dallas.
And Dallas traded back to get him. He fell right into their lap. Nuts. No, no, I don't think there were any other like crazy big surprises. So I say we dive into the picks that our teams made. Let's start with John and the Chargers taking Akeem Mesidor out of Miami, the edge rusher, a 25-year-old first round pick. $25.
I'm not gonna say that I love the pick, but it's not bad. I do wish we would have gotten. We did get some O-line pieces. Kind of wish we had gotten more earlier on, but I don't. In Harbaugh we trust, I guess. I have yet to be satisfied with this pick, to be honest. I don't know enough about him. I didn't really watch Miami.
Well, you also live over on the West Coast, so of course you're not going to get a lot of Miami games.
Don't you dox me? No kidding. No, I got a lot more. I got a lot of USC games
Mm-hmm.
this season, which was weird. But
Yeah.
yeah, I guess USC
So
brings in views.
So you guys took an edge, a center, a wide receiver, an offensive tackle, a safety, a defensive tackle, and ended it off with 2 guards.
Mhm.
It's not terrible.
Hold on.
Ooh, that's a big offensive tackle. 6'8", 325 pounds, Travis Burke. Where do you put him though? You have 2 starting caliber offensive tackles already. What's the plan?
I wish I knew.
The better question is, did any of these picks fill any holes at all? Probably not.
Not really.
The center that you drafted is currently on ESPN slated in as the starting right guard.
Well, that's because we have Biadej. I think that's how you say his name.
Yeah, he's in at center.
Him over Bozeman,
You have a solid edge rotation.
but we got Tudley. We got
You got Khalil Mack, you
Khalil.
drafted Akeem, and you still have Bud Dupree currently. And I know he's not the greatest, but as a
But
rotational rusher, that's not a bad option.
he can hold his own, but he's not going to be a playmaker.
No.
So the go ahead.
Bud Dupree hasn't been the same player since he left the Steelers, and even then he wasn't great there either.
No. The one pick I am very happy with is Travis Burke out of Memphis. He is 6'9", 325 pounds, and he's a offensive tackle, primarily on the right side. So our right side is just big for the sake of being big. He's bigger than Joe Alt.
Yeah,
You know how
that's
big he has to be to dwarf Joe Alt?
hmm that's good insurance for both sides if you can turn him into a swing tackle.
Exactly. I am very happy about that. We got a speedster, I guess, at wide receiver, and I'm okay with that. I just need somebody with hands. That's all I ask for. We have McConkey, but
You got
he
Quentin
can't do
Johnston.
everything. You wipe that smirk off your face right now.
You got Quentin Johnston. He's caught 8 touchdowns each of the last 2 years.
I won't lie. He did surprise me this year. I was pleasantly surprised with him, but I'm not ready to give him wide receiver 2.
I am excited to see what Trey Harris can do getting a bit more of a load this
Mhm.
year.
Yep.
Because what was he, a second round pick last year for you guys? Yeah, late second
Yeah.
round. But I think he's got good potential. Your tight end's going to have a full season of being the starter this time around instead of coming in like halfway through the season.
Yep.
Overall, you think solid draft for the Chargers?
I don't I don't hate it. I I I don't understand some of the picks, but it wasn't horrible. For what the draft was and what we got out of it, I'm not complaining. Because it wasn't a very strong draft.
Yeah, this entire draft class felt kind of weak overall.
Hmm.
There's just a couple big name players and then just eh.
Would you guys say it was kind of like the 2022 class?
Yeah, just
I guess so.
nothing overwhelming.
Very guard heavy.
Mm-hmm. There was this weird run in rounds 2 and 3 where like every 3 picks was a tight end.
I did
A,
see that.
a lot of people want to copy the Rams 13 personnel that they were running a lot of at the end of the year. But let's move over to Seattle and their draft. They took Jadarian Price with their first round pick. I'm not happy about that. Not that we have him, but that we used a first round pick on him. I would have much rather traded down because we could have gotten way more picks trading a first than we would have gotten for any other trade back that we did the entire rest of the draft. Do I
That
think he's.
was Jeremiah Love's counterpart, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Ugh. Yeah, no. If you go watch the stream when Seattle made their pick, I was not happy.
He was not.
I was pissed.
He was pretty bad.
But we have our Kenneth Walker replacement, but he sounds like he's a bit more of an all-around back compared to what Walker was. Because I know Walker struggled with certain aspects of the game, a bit more reliant on the home run ball. He tried real hard to bounce it out to the edge almost every single time he touched the ball.
Yeah, that's very true.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've watched some Jadarian Price highlights, and he's really good at running in between the tackles. Granted, he was at Notre Dame, so we had a really good offensive line. But he's coming to Seattle, who also has a really good offensive line, especially for run blocking.
Yeah, ours is getting better. It's better than it has been, which isn't saying a crap ton, but
Mm-hmm. I am not worried about our offensive tackles. Abe Lucas, as long as he stays healthy, he's great. Charles Cross, as long as he stays healthy, he's great. Um, Gray Zabel, rookie, stud. a lot of people were. I've heard some people talking about he should have been in the running for protector of the year. Like he was up there. Center, I think you can kind of just throw anybody in there as long as they can actually consistently snap the ball. I think you're fine because unless the blitz is coming, they're never one on one with somebody. They're almost always in a double team, so I'm not worried about center. Anthony Bradford, he's he's good at run blocking. He's not the greatest with pass blocking, and he's also got his holding issues. But we drafted Bo Stevens out of Iowa, who I think was an All American this season, and we got him in the 5th. So he's
Not
supposed to
bad.
be pushing Anthony Bradford for that starting right guard spot. So that'll be interesting to see. I mean, there's nothing wrong with Anthony Bradford. He knows the system now. It's a second, well, I guess it's another offensive coordinator again. 4th coordinator in 4 years. And yeah, look at where we are, defending champs.
Mm-hmm.
But we have some competition on the O line with someone who was obviously very good. We drafted Bud Clark out of TCU to be the Kobe Bryant replacement, or at least to push Ty Okada for that spot. Drafted Julian Neal to compete for that number 3 corner position to replace Tariq Woolen. There was someone else I was hoping for, and we passed over him, and someone else took him. I don't remember who it was, though. I'd have to go look. We drafted a wide receiver out of Kansas, Emmanuel Henderson. He's got kick returning experience, and he was a gunner at one point, so he'll probably be the Derek Young replacement. Drafted
Yeah,
two
because
more.
the other 7 came back.
Mm-hmm. Drafted 2 more corners that didn't make a ton of sense to me, and we drafted a defensive tackle.
Just a
Not.
depth piece.
Mm-hmm. And people said that we needed an edge rusher, and we didn't take an edge rusher. I failed to understand where exactly we needed an edge rusher. We lost a rotational guy, not a starter,
Yeah.
in Boye Mafe.
And we replaced him today with Dante Fowler.
Mm-hmm. And Aaron, do you watch what's his name? I know he goes by Hawk Blogger on like his socials. I don't remember his actual name. He's an insider for Seattle that runs his own little podcast as well. Calls it Hawk Talk. He was talking about the Dante Fowler signing today, and that there were other guys like Von Miller on the market. There's one other guy he named too,
Von
and
Miller's.
they both had.
Von Miller is a
Did Von
crazy
Miller?
stretch.
Von Miller.
Von
I
Miller's
think he's.
He had double-digit
I think he's
sacks,
done.
but he wasn't winning. Like he didn't have a good win rate compared to what other people have. Sorry, guys, I'm getting a phone call. I got to take this. You guys can keep talking.
Oh, do you also like fish? I don't know what to talk about.
Von Miller is crazy. Dude
It
is
is.
bent up.
How old is he?
He's got to be like 37, 38.
I feel like he's older than that. He's only 7. I guess
37?
he. Yeah, I was gonna say. Feel like he's been hot for a while though, but he was pretty hot off the start. He was drafted in 2011.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, drafted in 2011. So he's just a bit younger than Calais Campbell.
Mm-hmm.
But Matt got replaced by a cat.
I like this replacement. I think it should be permanent.
Football takes probably won't be quite as good though.
Probably not. We'll need our we'll need to get a new information guy.
Yeah. Or we train the cat to do it.
Yeah, but we'd have to learn how to speak
Yeah,
cat.
but I put them on mute and told them they could keep talking.
You're not on mute. We can hear you.
You're okay, love.
Kids these
I don't
days
think
know
he.
dang phones.
You're okay, honey.
Well, it's exactly why the crime rate's so high.
What?
Do you think
I'm gonna be there at 7.
the
Excuse me, get
sleeper
off the table.
of the? Who do you
Hey,
think the sleeper of the draft is? Who do you think the sleeper is?
stop getting on the table, ma'am.
To be honest, I don't know too much about this draft class. I just hope that whoever the sleeper is, it is one of the late round guys that Seattle picked.
Fair enough. All right. Who do you think?
A little
Who do you think Bryce Young is going to turn it around? I'm just interviewing you at this point.
So either she's saying that she's
Starting with the tough questions here,
or it's just
as I'm picking up something off the ground that I dropped. There we go.
Do you? That's sick. I like that your camera does that. Do you
Yeah,
think
I'll
that
pick
Bryce
up.
Young's going to be able to pull it off?
I can dream.
Not Pro Bowl level,
Um,
but solid starter, I think. Yes.
all the dishes are done now.
Fair enough.
Laundry's
Fair
done.
enough.
Everything's gonna be nice and neat
Um,
for you when you get home.
let's see. Who's a running back that
I am.
I got one? Give me a favorite unknown
Took him just gonna be
player
very
that was
confused
just
when
your
I named
favorite
it.
because whatever.
5:30 in the morning.
Favorite unknown player on your team.
On the Seahawks, favorite unknown player. There's so many to choose from here.
I guess it doesn't have to be on your team.
Well, but most of the unknown players would be on my team anyways.
Took him just gonna be really
You
excited.
do have a point there. You do have a point there.
I'll give you an offensive one.
Mhm.
I'll give you two
So,
offensive
when I was
ones.
doing a lot of my chores
Okay.
earlier, I had
One that was
the
on my team,
headphones
not
that you let me
not
use,
necessarily
like Erickson
unknown, but less known.
was wearing
Doug
those.
Baldwin.
I couldn't hear the
Okay.
words.
Just loved his attitude and all that stuff. When Chris Carter called him pedestrian, he's just like, "How's that for pedestrian?"
I was confused because I hadn't heard them.
And then one that was not on my team,
It said it was done
just kind of a weird like gadget running back, Danny Woodhead.
But I can hear the
Okay.
fucking doorbell go
Okay.
off when that sponsor
See, I was gonna go for player on my team. He's better off not on our team. He's done better for himself. But
Well, hopefully that's the last time they show
Josh
us, 'cause those
Palmer,
were leaving at the end of the month.
he was kind of overshadowed by Mike Williams and
Hopefully.
Keenan Allen, and then McConkey came into the league, and then Philip Lindsay is my all-time favorite, like, running back, I guess. Not running back because LaDainian's my favorite, but
I sent another email to the guy, but I did it as
he
a
should have been
reply to
given
the
another
email
chance.
he sent me before when I asked him what the
I
plot
think
thread
so.
was.
His story was just incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Philip Lindsay was a good pick.
I want to.
I don't.
I need some kind of answer like, no, we can't. Yes, we can. You have to contact.
Here's an interview question for you.
All right.
Favorite Madden?
Today at like 3 o'clock our time.
Well, the first Madden game I ever actually
It was April 16th.
had was on the Nintendo 64. I hated that one.
No, not for the viewing. I messaged them
I
on
think it was
Sunday.
08. It had
I messaged them on Sunday,
Palomalu and Fitzgerald on the cover.
and I knew I wasn't gonna get an answer on Sunday.
That era
That's
was
my
a good
favorite.
one. My favorite comes from later in that era, minus 12.
Who's on the cover of that one?
That's the Peyton Hillis year. But
Oh,
apart from the cover athlete, the game is really well made and it's got some pretty cool players on there. You have late career Ray Lewis, late career Ed Reed, prime Terrell Suggs, prime Troy Polamalu. Very interesting players. You got Eagles Michael Vick on there. You got just a bunch of cool guys. Matt Forte, names you haven't heard
okay.
in forever, like Cedric Benson. Yeah, it's a pretty legendary.
Oh, that was
Over the
so.
hedges and
That was a poll.
No Sean Moreno, etc.
I looked today and
Yeah.
it's
Okay.
fine.
Okay.
Kyle Orton, Tim Tebow,
What a
Lawyer
guy,
Malloy.
Tim Tebow.
I want you home, and then we can move.
Lawyer Malloy.
We can work on getting that house.
That's a person.
Yes, he was a safety for the Patriots in the 2000s and the Seahawks at the very
I
end
did
of
a
his
bunch
career.
of stuff with Chat GPT on that today. I'm like, okay.
I
now
used
that-
him for
well,
career
I had to
guessing.
pay for, and everything was like, okay, well, this is not a good investment idea because
Oh yeah.
these.
Oh
places
yeah.
fucked
Okay.
you over.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, well, I plan to do this and this.
And as far as your Chargers team, the Chargers are a very good team.
That
Their defense isn't great, but their offense is really good in that game.
not in danger, but you're
Because
not comfortable
get
enough.
I can't remember who their lead running back is.
You get like a part-time job.
In
So
12,
okay,
In 2011,
now
I
you're
can't
good.
remember who their lead.
2011.
But then I started thinking about it. It recommends that you don't you try
Let's
not
see.
to
Let's
build
Google
that
it.
place
Chargers
for
lead
longer than
rusher
4 years,
2011.
which I get that lot rent can be a bit of a pain.
Ryan Matthews.
But here's what I was thinking about it.
Oh
But-
yeah,
You get to
I
the
forgot
point where
he
you go get
existed
a
for a little
legit
bit.
house,
I know. But
we say, okay,
you had
let's not fucking
Phil,
sell this place.
trash talking Phil,
Let's Airbnb this
Antonio
part
Gates.
or rent it out to somebody.
I can't remember who the
for
wide
like
receivers were, but there
400
was a
more than
good
what the plot rent is, so that
there
way
was a
you
good
can make some
lineup.
profit on it
I think
while still
Anquan
getting
Bolden was
paid.
on that team.
This would be if we could get a house.
No, Anquan Bolden didn't play for the Chargers.
I'm
Who am I
looking it
thinking?
up.
Like we'd start the mobile home, and then if we got to a point where we could buy a legit house where everything would
But
be
it's a
ours
stacked
and not
team. I can tell you that.
plot rent anymore.
Mhm.
We don't sell the trailer.
Vincent
we just
Jackson,
rent it out
Vincent
for a
Jackson,
little
and
bit more
Malcolm
than
Floyd
what
were the
we-
two.
The property rent is so that way we can still.
There you
Were the
go.
two main
Make
ones.
some kind
So
of profit
really
off it.
solid.
But
Mhm.
obviously, a 3-bed, 2-bath mobile home would be a lot cheaper in the long run than
Big Mac
trying to
died.
get a 2-bedroom apartment in Boise. The way we'd be pricing it.
Or he needs a lawyer. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
Well, considering how low. Considering
What
how low
team
the
do you
monthly
think
payment could be on the thing,
could be
if you guys
classified
really
as a
quick.
sleeping giant this year?
Give me the
I
New
pulled
York
that.
Giants. Because
Okay, okay.
if Dort plays well, if Scadaboo comes back healthy, and all the pieces that they've worked to add this year, I think they're not a Super Bowl team yet. That's out of the question. But they could be a really scrappy and fun wild card team.
That's true. And now they have John Harbaugh as the head coach.
Exactly. As much
Who's
as,
the
as
coach?
much as you
Oh
love
yeah.
Brian Dable, Harbaugh's better.
Let me see. I want you back in my arms.
Yeah. The Giants. Okay. I was gonna go with the Bears. But they've been good though.
Yeah, they were really good last year. It took the Rams. There was an article I read somewhere that said it took the Rams a perfect game played in the cold weather, an almost perfectly played game, no turnovers, no nothing, for them to beat the Bears barely.
I was looking for
Yeah.
something.
The Bears
I
are
know there's
good,
two
so
red
that's why I
boxes,
didn't
and I'm like,
classify them as a sleeping giant. But I think they will do good again this year.
that I bought for you.
Mm-hmm.
One box is unopened.
Trying to think. I can't think of any other team that's in a better position to surprise everybody than the Giants are this year. Maybe the Raiders.
Oh, you started taking.
They've added a lot of defensive pieces. I'm not saying they'll be a wild card team, but like
Maybe more wins than last year.
I'm saying over 6 wins maybe.
All right. I think that's reasonable.
Okay.
I think that's reasonable.
Okay, baby.
If Fernando can just have some time to throw.
Mm-hmm. Well, who does he have to throw to? Because Gentry's not a receiving back. You have Brock Bowers, who I got into a debate with my softball teammate. He's a Raiders fanatic, and he was saying that while his statement had some merit, he said that Brock Bowers is like the best tight end in the league. I think he should be in the conversation.
Maybe
But he's
not
not better
the
than
best
Trey
right now.
McBride. No, he's not. He's not better than Trey McBride.
No.
He's not better than.
No. I only worked.
I just had his face. I just had his name. Lions tight end.
Oh, Sam Laporta.
Yeah, I don't think he's better than Laporta.
Well,
this next week is the last normal week.
there's not much going on in the Raiders receiver room right now.
I can explain to you my work.
Is it like a?
Get home and relax for a
Is it the Dolphins scenario where they have Tutu Atwell?
It's a little fucked up.
They got Trey Tucker, who did, I think, okay last year. I think he had like one really big game. They have Philip Dorsett, who's old.
Mm-hmm.
They have Derek Young, who's more of a special teams player than anything. They have EJ Williams, the rookie.
Soon you'll be back to our nice.
They have two rookies. Excuse me, three rookies. And then some younger guys, and then Philip Dorsett, I think, is the oldest.
He is. Well, so.
Hang on, is this 4 rookies? Yeah, they got 4 rookies. 5 rookies. It's a lot of young guys. So we'll see how they do.
That they're going to start Cousins so he can get his year out and Mendoza can learn a year.
Maybe. They might very well do that so he doesn't get killed out there.
Mm-hmm.
The tight end room is better.
All right, come here, you.
You got Brock Bowers. You got Michael Meyer.
Okay.
And Albert Okwegbanom. Less scary than the wide receiver room, and you got Ian Thomas.
Sorry about that, boys. What are we on now?
Oh, me and John were just talking about the Raiders situation.
Ooh.
Trying to figure out who the biggest sleeping giant of this season could be, and we both can't get off of Giants. Literally, and like not pun not intended. the
Yeah.
Giants being the sleeping giants of the league.
I mean, you can't put it past the Raiders. They just got Kubiak. They don't have very good wide receivers.
No, Kubiak's installing a system though. Is what it sounds like. Like he's making Raiders players like earn their shield on the helmet, kind of like what the Browns do with the stripes. Only with the Browns. Well, I don't feel like requirements are that high to get a stripe on the Browns, but that's
No.
Probably
a
not.
conversation for another day.
I need to get a good look of the teams so I know what I'm working with. Who could be a sleeping giant? I've heard some things about the Saints this upcoming season.
Who's playing quarterback for him?
It'd be Tyler Shook. And he actually did pretty solid.
But I mean, who else is on that team though?
Well, they have Chris Olave. They drafted Jordan Tyson to be the number 2. They got Juwan Johnson, who had a breakout year this year at tight end.
Travis Etienne Jr.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
that's
picked up ETN or Achan. Sorry, stupid name. It's Travis Achan, according to himself. Why is my camera not working? There we are.
According to
There we go.
that's Travis Achan.
Yeah, it's pronounced
What?
Achan. And then there was a clip of Trevor Lawrence talking about. I was like, I've known this guy since we were freshmen in college, and he never told me this.
Gotta be like Devon for real.
Mm-hmm.
Devon Achan. He wishes he had that speed. I'm not saying he's bad.
Defensively for the Saints, it's a bit of a question mark. You have Kool-Aid McKinstry, Justin Reed, Chase Young, Pete Werner, Caden Ellis. Like your defense is okay. There's no like stellar stud per se. When did you guys sign Noah Fant? When did you become a Saint? I thought you were still with the Bengals.
I
Huh.
think I saw something about that somewhere.
I missed that. But I know some people are predicting the Saints could push for the division this year because the NFC South is still pretty weak, especially if Baker Mayfield stays at what he was last season. And the Bucks never should have gotten to that point to begin with. They were starting off so hot. What were they, 6-2? Yeah,
Something
six
like
and
that.
2, and then they proceeded to go 2-7 the rest of the season, beating only the Cardinals and then the Panthers, which beating the Panthers didn't even matter because of how the Saints and Falcons game went.
Yeah, that was really weird. It always gets crazy on the last week of the season.
Mm-hmm. But I do think Carolina was the only team in the NFC South that had a shot in the playoffs when it came down to it. Seeing how they matched up against the Rams the first time and then they almost did it again. Pretty much anyone outside of Atlanta I could see being a dark horse. I know Kevin Stefanski just got to Atlanta and he had some good years in Cleveland. I don't think it starts off like right out the gates for him. I think it's going to take 1 or 2 years before they're finally at where they want to be.
Yeah, because you're
see
still
that.
playing with the question mark at quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Penix or Tua.
Oh
Tua
yeah,
and then Diet Dr. Tua.
Diet Dr. Tua.
and they have Trevor Simeon, who is for some reason still playing.
Trevor Simeon.
Trevor Simeon.
No, start that man right now.
He has
Start
not
that man
he has not
immediately.
recorded a single stat since 2023 when he was on the Jets.
Start him. He deserves it. He's done his time. He wants out.
I think he's ready. I think he's ready to take the Falcons to the Super Bowl.
Oh boy.
Super Bowl repeat.
You're right. You're right.
I know.
Who else could be a weird dark horse? I feel like the Titans. Like they're not going to push for a playoff spot, but I think they're going to push a winning record this year.
I think they will just barely miss the wild card.
When did you sign Mitch Trubisky?
That was like a month ago.
That was a while ago.
I feel like I'm going crazy.
I think we even talked about it on here.
Yeah. Now that I'm thinking about it, it does sound familiar. But you have Cam Ward, who's going to be in a much more stable system now, because I think Brian Dable's offense is actually not that bad. It's just he kept getting stuck with not great scenarios with the Giants. You got a decent 1-2 punch with Tony Pollard, Tajay Spears. You drafted Carnell Tate. You have Wan'Dale Robinson, who's coming off of a career year. Calvin Ridley's getting old, but still producing. Have a pretty decent offensive line that you've built. You brought in some pieces for the defense. You still have Jeffrey Simmons. You traded for Jermaine Johnson. You've got let's see, you got Amani Hooker. You signed Alante Taylor. You signed Cordell Flott. You still have Cody Barton, who's been a really solid middle linebacker for you guys since he's gotten there. Honestly, he's someone I kind of wish Seattle didn't let go. I don't think he was the worst. I thought he was better than Jordan Brooks.
Yeah, I think so.
Call me crazy.
Crazy.
Now the Jets are obviously going to push for the 1 seed. Clear and obvious.
That's
You
where
know,
I thought Ty Simpson was going to go.
Geno Smith, Brady Cook, Cade Klubnik, and Bailey Zappi all going to be fighting it out for the. No, they said Geno Smith's the starter. That is the dumbest thing. And then they're talking about signing Russell Wilson to be the backup.
No way.
Yeah, I'm not kidding.
Oh my gosh. This can't be real.
The Jets are almost the equivalent of the Cowboys in the fact of this is a soap opera and nothing else. You are here for the attention. You don't care about the wins. You want as much media focus on you as you can get.
Well, listen, simply put, it is going to be the Jets and the Cardinals in the Super Bowl. I'm calling it right now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, you've got Geno Smith versus Gardner Minshew or Jacoby Brissett, or do they have Carson Beck, maybe? I forgot they drafted him. I had high hopes for Carson. Then he went to Arizona, and then I kind of lost all hope.
Then you got Brees Hall going up against
Jeremiah
Who's that?
Love.
Yeah, that's right.
That's who they drafted.
They just drafted one.
Okay, hang on. So you have James Conner, you signed Tyler Algier, and you said, okay, so neither of those two are going to get snaps this year. We're going to take Jeremiah Love with our 3rd overall pick. Great idea.
No, man, it's going to be a perfectly run 3-man committee. They're all going to get 1,000 yards.
I
Wouldn't
think.
that
Hear me
be
out.
something?
Hear me out. 17-win season.
Just the first
18.
undefeated season since the 08 Patriots.
Yeah, let's do it. Yep. That's what's going to happen.
I mean, the rest of the offense for the Cardinals isn't really that bad. Jeremiah Love, Marvin Harrison, Michael Wilson. They signed Kendrick Bourne. You have Trey McBride. The offensive line has started to get a little bit better. Like it's not a bad offense. You just don't have a serviceable quarterback right now.
And the Jets are going 16-1.
Yeah, they'll split with the Bills. They'll sweep everybody else.
Easily.
Eagles don't have a chance. No, they're actually gonna tank. See, losing AJ Brown is gonna
They're gonna
hurt
lose.
them
They're
so
losing AJ
significantly. But
Brown. The entire Eagles fan base is gonna turn on another Super Bowl winning quarterback again. I mean, technically, Carson Wentz isn't the reason they won that Super Bowl, but they turned on him pretty quick.
They did, but he helped set up the team to get the playoff seeding to get them there.
Jalen Hurts is a Super Bowl MVP, and people are calling his number.
I
Saying,
don't
"Get
get
out."
it.
I don't either. I get it. He's been at the very bottom of the league in passing for the last 2 years. Okay. 2024, you didn't need it. You had Saquon, and he was
Yeah,
carrying a big part of the offense.
you've been winning games and making the playoffs every year.
Every year since every single year since Jalen Hurts has taken over as the starter, you have made it to the playoffs. But here's it's either
And
they
made
lose
2
in the
Super
wild
Bowls.
card or they go to the bowl. And it's been an
Yeah.
alternation every single year.
And this is the guy you want to throw out? Really?
I will never understand the Jalen Hurts hate. All he wants to do is win. He doesn't care how it happens.
Yeah. He just gets it done.
Have you guys seen clips of him at any press conferences after he got benched for Tua? He was so respectful about it. It's like, okay, obviously they think he's the better guy. All I want to do is win. And then obviously he transferred out so that way he could get himself a better chance to go play in the NFL as one did back in the day. You lost your job. It was made very clear after you fought for it, you're not going to get it back. So let's go. I'm going to go to the
go
place
to another
where
powerhouse.
I'm going to go to Oklahoma where Lincoln Riley just produced the last 2 Heisman Trophy winners, and I'm going to try and do it myself. You,
Pretty
and you
solid reasoning.
and you just gave Jalen Hurts all that money too.
Yeah, but we don't need him. He's
Yeah, I
gotta
guess
go.
another
He's the
Super
problem.
Bowl isn't enough.
Yeah,
How big
he's
of a
actually
contract
the
was that?
problem.
5 years, $255 million with 180 million guaranteed. But no, let's just get rid of him. We'll take the loss of money and not have a Super Bowl winning quarterback on the roster anymore. We'll be fine.
You know what? Screw all that. Get Trey Lance. He'll be a better replacement, right?
Oh boy.
Gentlemen, I think it would be wise for the Eagles to call up out of retirement the GOAT,
Michael Vick.
Nathan Peterman.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
That's who's going to lead him to the promised land.
Yep, the man who
Oh,
threw
yeah.
5 picks in one half. He's gonna just automatically turn it around.
We just have to paint the helmets the opposing team's color.
It's not a bad idea.
Listen. Y'all playing checkers, I'm playing chess.
All right. What do you say we get into some career guessing now?
I was just thinking the same thing, Mac.
I'll start us off. So, your first player was taken in the first round of 2003 at Cleveland. He was there until 2010. Then he went to Miami from 2010 to 2014. He went back to Cleveland from 2014 to 2018, and he has been in LA since 2018.
And is that Rams or Chargers?
That would be the Chargers.
What position is he?
He's a center.
So the guy that was behind Bozeman?
John, I'm honestly
don't know.
surprised you didn't pick up on that at all.
Pick up on what? What's going on? I'm
First
thinking,
round
what's going on?
pick. First round pick in 2003 by Cleveland. Then went to Miami.
Mhm.
Then back to Cleveland. Then went to LA.
Yeah. What's going on?
I was hoping that you were going to call me out on this. That is LeBron James.
Why do
was
you
hoping-
think I care about LeBron James?
I was hoping you'd call me
Why?
out on it, because then I was going to be like, no. Technically, he was almost a football player because Seattle gave him a tryout during the lockout, and Dallas and Seattle both offered him a contract.
Why would I care about LeBron James?
I don't know. I thought you were going to
That
catch
man-
that and call me out on it.
And then I said he would be a center. Wait, he's got the size. You're right. Right.
I was trying to make a guess at a football player the whole time.
I was too. I
I-
was like, who is behind Bose?
I-
What's going? Will Clapp? I
Yeah.
don't know.
I had to BS a team, and then I couldn't use his actual position in the NBA because he's not a center.
He was at one point though, wasn't he?
No,
Power
actually,
forward?
Cleveland had him running reps at point guard for a little bit. It was kind of funny to watch.
Jeez, he should not be a point guard.
No, he should not. That's why it was funny.
Okay, here's my legit offensive player. Undrafted out of 2012. I'm so sorry, guys.
Shocker.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. By the Green Bay Packers. From 2012 to 2014. Then he spent the offseason with the Minnesota Vikings, but was cut during the first wave of roster cuts. Signed to the Cardinals practice squad, and then spent the rest of 2015 with the Jets, and he was there through 2016. And he's not been on a team since.
And this is the skill position player?
This is
Why
a
is my
skilled
camera
position
zooming
player.
in
I don't know. I was going to ask that question.
Stop, camera. Away.
No, we want to see that sexy face.
We can't say that word. We're family friendly. That's a little bit. Aaron, can you back up?
The M&M's commercial, used it one time way back in the day.
Yeah.
So if a candy can use it, I can use it.
Is it because you're wearing green?
No, the red one used it. He ripped off his shell and just started dancing in the middle of a restaurant to the song "I'm Sexy and I Know It."
That's unfortunate for who had to have their dinner interrupted.
That was a great Oh man, I miss old TV.
Okay, so
Oh!
before my camera started acting up, I'm zoomed in now. I don't know
That's fine.
how I activated the zoom, but here I am. Skill position player, yes?
Skill position,
Mhm.
undrafted 2012 by the Packers. Only really played for two teams with the Packers and the Jets. Everywhere else he was either practice squad or didn't make it out of the offseason. You would remember him mostly with the Packers.
Ty Montgomery?
No, not a running
Oh,
back.
he was a Raven. What jersey number did he wear with the Jets?
82.
What year was he undrafted?
2012.
Okay, so AJ Dillon's off the board.
AJ Dillon is way off the board. AJ Dillon was a
he's
second round
still
pick.
now.
Listen, there's a reason you're the numbers guy. We go to you for information. I'm just a color commentator. I got
82.
nothing.
Okay. I'm guessing you also have nothing right now, Aaron.
He wants to
Does
get us
his
so
first
bad.
name
He's not even going to
Devin?
be patient.
Is this Devin? No. There's a very there is a very specific play that you would remember in the year 2014.
Would that be his time with the Jets?
No, he was a Packer. There's a very very specific play that should come to mind.
Is this play from the NFC Championship game?
Jordy Nelson was supposed to catch that onside kick, but someone else wanted to be the hero.
Man, who is this guy? Did he also wear 82 with the Packers?
No, he wore 86.
86.
BB.
BB.
If you need it, I'll give you the second letter of each name too.
Yeah.
BRBO.
So I'm guessing, is it Brian something?
BRA.
Brandon?
Yep.
Brandon BR.
No, BO. Brandon
Brandon
BO.
Brandon Bolden.
No. I know you can see him in your head, and you can see that exact play happening too.
Yes, I can.
BOS.
Bosworth?
No.
Bostick?
Yep.
Ah, yeah, finally. Brandon Bostick. Wow.
He was supposed to just block, and if he did his job, he would have Jordy Nelson would have recovered that kick, but he wanted to be the hero, and he mistimed his jump.
Yikes.
That's rough.
Yeah, so my players are going to be really easy. Dang it. If you're pulling out that elite of knowledge, I'm done for.
Who
John,
wants to go next?
you go next.
Me? I would love to go next. All right. So, this man was drafted in 2018 in the 6th round
Oh
to the
boy.
New York Jets.
Oh boy.
He is a skill position player.
There's offense.
Offense, yes. From 2018 to 2019, he played with the Jets. Then he went to Carolina for a year, Baltimore for a year, San Francisco for a year, Tennessee for a year, and then called it after that.
Okay, from the start, I
So
was
he
like, okay,
retired in
this
2022.
um, hmm. Jets, Panthers, Baltimore,
Jets,
Niners, and then who
Titans,
was after Titans?
Titans. I
Skill
would be
position.
so mad if you pulled this out. I will be so mad. Because
What was his jersey number
okay.
in Carolina?
Um, 36.
Trenton Cannon.
Dang it!
Dude, I play so much Madden 21.
How?
I play so much Madden 21. That's the 2020 year.
He has 150 career yards, and you guessed it.
I'm
If
so
it wasn't
done.
him, I was done for because the only other Panthers running back I could name was Christian McCaffrey. There's not another name I could think of on that roster.
Aaron, please get him. He can't keep getting away with this.
This one I don't think is going to get him. This player was a second round pick in 2018. He was a Buck, a Chief, and a Cowboy skill position player.
Skill position. Buck, Chief, and Cowboy. Second round pick. Okay. You said 2018?
Yep.
Okay, who did the Bucks? Can't be Chris Godwin because he's still a Buck. At least I'm pretty sure he still is. Ronald Jones.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Yo.
This
Yo.
guy is a football trivia demon. I don't know if my defensive player is going to
What?
fare much better.
When it comes to the recent stuff, yes, but when John has to chat GPT somebody or goes into like the 90s, I'm done for.
Except
That was
for
one time.
got you.
That
At
was
Robert.
one time.
And then we have the Robert Quinn incident.
Oh boy, I should have had that. I'm still pissed at myself for it. All right. My defensive player was a second round pick in 2010 by the Cleveland Browns and was there till 2013. Was a Denver Bronco from 2014 to 2016, a Tampa Bay Buccaneer in 2017, and then wasn't on a team again until for some reason he was in Arizona in 2020 as a practice squad player, but never played. And he retired in 2021.
What's his position group?
Back 7.
Back 7.
That he was drafted in 2010?
2010. He was an early third round pick. Or second round pick. 3-time Pro Bowler in 2013, 14, and 15. Second team All Pro in 2013. A part of the 2010 rookie team.
What was his team between Cleveland and Tampa?
Denver.
TJ Ward.
Yep.
Very solid player.
I figured that one would be a little bit easier. Almost picked up and returned the second Von Miller strip sack for a touchdown.
Yeah.
Fell just short.
John, your defender.
My defender. All right. This man. Is not who I'm going with.
Because you think I'm gonna
Where?
get him too quickly?
No, because he's an offensive player.
Oh,
This man was undrafted
okay.
in 2017. Ended up going to the Bills. He's a linebacker. Sorry. Ended up going to the Bills, and he was there from 2017 to 2020. Yeah, that's it.
That was it?
He has. Yeah. Sorry, he was. Oh, I need to get my eyes fixed. So from 2017 to 2018, he was with Buffalo. And then in 2019, he was with Miami, where he had a pass target. And then in 2020, he went back to Buffalo.
Said he's a linebacker.
Mm.
Okay. Not Tyrell Dodson, not Matt Milano, not Tremaine Edmonds. Does his last name start with an M?
No,
No, okay. Can't be AJ Klein. Who's the other linebacker?
I got nothing.
He wasn't a starter, was he?
no, no, he was not.
What was his number in Miami?
This is his number in Miami. We gotta make this like a and question. $44.
Who wore 44 in Miami? Okay, is he a pass rushing linebacker or is he a pass coverage linebacker? If you look at his stats,
I don't know.
the sacks would be a giveaway. Does he have a lot?
He has no sacks, nor does he have any pass coverage stats.
He's a special teamer. Yeah, I'm out. I got nothing.
Aaron?
Who is he?
Dion Lacey.
Who?
Who is that?
Dion Lacey.
Okay, how did you find that name?
How did I find that name?
Yes.
Chat GPT.
How do you think I found that name? I actually no, I looked up obscure stats and
What
I
did he
wanted to be
do?
different. He has a pass target.
Oh,
He got thrown the ball.
Very random indeed.
Anyways, very random.
I'm scared Mac's gonna get this one instantly. But here goes. First round pick in 2013 was a Niner and a Panther secondary.
Eric Reed.
I was afraid that was going to happen.
This man can't be stopped.
You said a Niner, and I was gonna the only player I could think of that was drafted that early until you said the Panthers. I was gonna say Aaron Lynch, but I don't think he was even a first round pick. Where was he drafted? Oh, he's a 5th round pick the year after.
Yeah.
He wasn't bad. Okay, never mind. He was kind of bad.
He did okay in San Fran his first 2 years, and then it fell
Mhm.
off really fast afterwards.
Yeah, I thought he was better in Chicago. Apparently, I was wrong.
Yeah, I was going to say, it looks like you were wrong on that.
He got big. His combine weight says 249. His Wikipedia weight says 285.
Couple too many Big Macs.
Who said he could eat my sandwich? That is my burger. It has my name on it.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yep.
it does.
I named a burger after you. Good job, buddy. Do you want a gold sticker?
You know how bad I've thought about, even though I know this wouldn't happen, trademarking my name, and everybody can still use it, but I need 10% of the profits.
You'd be a
No,
billionaire
You
overnight.
know how rich I would be overnight?
Billions.
Guys, they found me. Oh, I don't know if you guys heard the sirens.
No, I couldn't.
Oh.
All right. Well, we're through all that. So I say we end the podcast off with this. I had to go get my battery for my car replaced a couple days ago. Wheels are $3.50 now.
What?
They were less than $1 when I was a kid.
They're like 50 cents.
What was the actual price? I took a picture of it. I was gonna make a TikTok out of it. Hold on.
They cost about as much as it costs you to stuff your pants full of them and walk out without
Yeah.
the security guard noticing.
Yeah, $3.49. Focus.
For a
Come on.
single
There we go.
car?
For a single Hot Wheels car, $3.49.
That's
We used to be a proper
diabolical.
country.
Men used to go to war.
This is a problem.
And Hot Wheels used to be under $1.
But they
Hot
had
Wheel used to be under $1.
a Doc
Little
Hudson.
Caesar's Pizza was $5.
$5 hot and ready. Now it's like $8.
Mm-hmm.
No, they had a Doc Hudson car in there too. He was almost $8.
$8.
See, I can understand it being more expensive than the Hot Wheels because it's Disney, it's Cars, it's a higher brand. I understand an upsell, but $8? What does this world come to? This is bad. Gas is $4.69 a gallon out here.
Well, I mean, I'm not far behind here in touristy southern Utah. We're at $4.49 on average, $4.39 at the cheapo station.
Dude, 2 months ago, gas was $2.65
For who?
for me.
For who?
For me too.
West Virginia is real cheap. There's a reason there's a lot of poverty in this state.
So's Utah. It was like $2.59 before things broke out a couple months ago.
Mm-hmm. And up until this point, I've had my car for I think 3 years now. I have successfully not paid $50 or more for a full tank of gas. That comes to an end tomorrow.
Right as
I-
you're getting ready to move cross country too.
I know.
The average in Idaho is anywhere between $4.40 to $5.50.
Dude, do you remember
Well,
when our
that's
parents
a very wide range. What's it in Boise right now?
That's the range that's in Boise.
It can't range a whole dollar.
No, it does.
I guess it kind of depends on what part of Boise you're in, because I've seen it flex quite a bit.
Like
never
I
seen
have gas stations around me that are like 4, but I'm not downtown. They're like
Yeah.
4.5.
Hmm.
But downtown is like 5.25 right now.
Wow, I'm shocked.
Yeah. There's one
Must be like
Albertsons.
rip-off stations downtown.
There's one Albertson station downtown that drops the price like 50 cents compared to everybody else.
Mhm. All right. Well, should we? Who wants to do the outro?
It's always got to
John,
be
you're kind
you
of the
with the
guy for
hand.
that.
Am I the guy for that?
You
The
are.
guy for
You've
that.
done it every time.
All right. Well, we are the Backseat Coaches. I hope you guys had a good time listening to us yap about football and sometimes not football. Um, make sure you follow us on the gram. It'll be posted. Make sure you follow Mac's Reaction channel.
Yeah, I've been
Uh,
lacking on that a little bit.
um, Sunday is not Sunday. May 9th is Mother's Day. Make sure you guys do something for your moms.
Uh,
They don't get enough
yes,
credit for what they
yes,
do.
Sunday, not the 9th. The
Is
9th
it
is a
Sunday?
Saturday. Yeah, it's always on
Listen,
Sunday.
listen. Okay, hold on. Sunday is, you'll just edit this out, or you won't, and then I'll look like I'm talking to myself, but I do that anyways. Mother's Day is on Sunday. Make sure you do something for your moms. Let her know that you love her. You know, moms don't get enough credit for what they do. Uh, yeah, I don't really have anything else to say.
Deuces.
I think I'm just turn off the thing now.